Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News Rumors. I'm your host, Brandon Nudge. So this news episode is brought to you guys by the Brandon Hodge merchandise store. So if you guys want a very, very cool King of Vlog style shirt, I'll leave the link in the description down below for the Brandon Hodge merchandise site. You rep yourself a Brandon Hodge King of Vlog style t-shirt for half the price of a WWE shirt and help support this channel. Nonetheless, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this episode of WWE News Rumors. So we're going to be talking about the first confirmed news story of the day, which is going to be about WWE in Indianapolis. So if you guys have not heard about this, in the last episode of the show, we talked in the rumor part of this show about how the Royal Rumble 2025 is probably going to be in Indianapolis. And since I made that video, WWE went ahead and officially announced it. Royal Rumble 2025 will indeed actually be in Indianapolis. But they made a bit of surprise when they announced this. They not only announced that the Royal Rumble is going to be in Indianapolis, they also said Indianapolis is hosting, it'll be the new home of the WWE, the large shows. They're all happening there in the next few years. So basically, they said Indianapolis will get the Royal Rumble 2025, but they also said Indianapolis in the next few years will also get SummerSlam, and they will also get WrestleMania. Now, of course, this is not all happening in the same year. I don't know what WrestleMania they're going to get. They could be like WrestleMania 43 or something like that, or 44. It could be SummerSlam 2025 or 2027, because we know 26 is Minneapolis. So I don't know about the future shows, but they went ahead and announced a specific one. Royal Rumble 2025 will be in Indianapolis, and Indianapolis is actually getting more shows, more very, very high profile shows in the future. Alright guys, believe it or not, that's actually the only confirmed news story to talk to you guys about today. So it's time, go and get those juice boxes out. Get those juice boxes ready, because ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to talk about some juicy rumors. Alright, the first rumor of the day is also about WWE Premium Events, WWE pay-per-views. It's about how to make them more premium. Let's just cut to the chase here. How to make more money from our shows. That's pretty much what WWE's whole presentation on this was going to be. And the best way to do that, and the best way to double everything, is to just make double the show, aka make the show 2 nights, which is what they did for WrestleMania recently. Like, it was just supposed to be something to make WrestleMania special during the pandemic, right? And it carried over because it was so successful. So we're still doing the 2-night WrestleMania thing. But apparently they're going to continue this theme and actually have future shows, other pay-per-views carry on the same theme. So like, we're gonna have a 2-night SummerSlam. We're gonna have a 2-night Royal Rumble. We're gonna have a 2-night Survivor Series for some reason. We're gonna have a 2-night Money in the Bank. I don't know. So as far as the Royal Rumble, that would make sense. Like, you know, the women could main event one night, have the women's Royal Rumble main eventing one night, the men's main eventing another one. The Money in the Bank show, they could do that, which I was just joking about Money in the Bank. I think it's just gonna be the big 4 pay-per-views they're doing this for, but it's not gonna be this year because they've already announced the dates for SummerSlam this year. It would go on to next year. And they've already announced Royal Rumble. I think it's gonna be 1 night, but I think they're gonna try it out with like SummerSlam. So maybe next year's SummerSlam they'll start with 2 nights. Because they already said the one in Minneapolis in 2026 is a 2-night one. So that's already been confirmed to that aspect. But they just want to keep trying this out because it's so successful for WrestleMania. It makes them so much money doing 2 shows instead of 1, literally double. So they're gonna continue doing this for other shows apparently. And maybe soon all the premium live events will be like a 2-night spectacular. I don't know. Alright, the next rumor is about Rhea Ripley. So Rhea Ripley might actually be returning to the WWE quite sooner than expected. So of course she's injured, quite severely injured. She's gonna be like out for a little while. However, they said, well, you know, this is the, I don't want to say sports entertainment. I don't want to say that, but this is not like just a pure wrestling company. You can come in and do more of the entertainment side of it and kind of just do whatever while you heal up. I mean, look at what CM Punk's been doing. Look at what Stone Cold did, you know, years ago when he was injured. He was like some of the highlights of his career, most funny stuff I've ever seen in my life. So basically, Rhea could come in and have like a different kind of role. She could kind of just be there as a mouthpiece, or she could put on her commentary, or she can just trash out your backstage segments, just be part of the faction, do that kind of thing. So basically, Rhea will be returning before she's actually medically cleared. She'll be returning and kind of doing her thing, being Rhea Ripley without the wrestling bit until she's cleared. So Rhea will be back quite soon. But as far as wrestling, it's going to be a little bit longer. But she'll be back quite soon doing something on your television sets pretty soon. Alright, the next rumor is about the best in the world. This is about CM Punk. So CM Punk is currently not medically cleared. We thought he would be when he went and got checked by the doctors. Maybe they didn't like what they saw or something. So they kind of like had a way to like write him off, I don't want to say write him off TV, but like kind of widen the gap for this Drew McIntyre CM Punk feud, because it cost him the title. at Clash of the Castle that was going to set up a match, and I was like, oh, are they going to do this at Money in the Bank, SummerSlam? What are we looking at? Took him out, so I was like, oh, it's not going to be at Money in the Bank, because Drew literally just destroyed CM Punk, wrote him off TV, kind of stretched out the feud for a little bit. And maybe it's because Punk isn't actually medically cleared yet, and he's actually medically cleared not even for SummerSlam yet. They're hoping, like WWE officials, they're hoping that he's going to be cleared by SummerSlam, but that's not really like guaranteed. So the plan currently, if it's going to work, they're trying not to like put it in marker. Let's say we're going to write it in an erasable pencil or something like that. But the current plan is for Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk at SummerSlam, but we're not going to be having that at Money in the Bank. But Drew could be in the ladder match maybe, and like Punk could interfere. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see the qualifying matches. But basically, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know how long Punk's gonna be off TV. I don't know how long we're stretching this out. But we gotta wait and see because Punk's not healing up as quickly as expected. So hopefully Punk will be cleared by SummerSlam. We can do the SummerSlam match. But for it happening at Money in the Bank, no, it doesn't look like that's happening. Unfortunately, I wish it was because I'm going to Money in the Bank, as you guys know. I'm doing a vlog. I'm going to Canada, guys, which is crazy. I'm doing this vlog. It's gonna be a huge deal. And I wanted Punk there because Punk wrestling. Punk's always one of my favorites, one of the best wrestlers in the entire world, if not the best in the world. But nonetheless, it doesn't look like Punk will be wrestling there and probably not even on the show. But he might interfere. He might be a part of that to continue the feud some way. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But I'm absolutely loving the Drew McIntyre CM Punk. It's wonderful. There's a lot of hate. There's a lot of emotions there. I mean, I absolutely love the way it's going. But as far as the match happening, we'll have to wait and see because Punk is I don't think medically clear, but who knows? There's like a whole like gray area with like kayfabe and wrestling being like, what is actually going on here? I have no idea. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final news story. Remember, the final thing I'm going to talk about inside this episode of WWE News Rumors. This is what I usually like to talk about before Money in the Bank every year. We're like not even that far from Money in the Bank, only like a little over a week away. It's a week from this Saturday, right? It's not that far away. I want to talk about the Money in the Bank winners, who's winning the briefcases, who's walking out of Toronto, Canada with a briefcase, being able to carry that thing around, cash it in anytime, anywhere for a shot of the championship of their choice. Who's winning this thing? And normally we would talk about this like weeks before, but it's literally like a week before the show, right? Little more than a week before the show. And the backstage rumors about the money, and it's not much rumor, and I've apologized about this, but like, they don't know. They don't know. It's not because it's being kept top secret backstage or whatever. People kind of talk a lot more nowadays than they used to. Ultimately, it's because WWE hasn't really decided fully who's winning the briefcases yet. So they're kind of, I guess, deciding between a few different people. There's a lot of few different people you could go with, especially on the men's side. I think the women's side's more kind of targeted, kind of pinpointed to a few people. But yeah, we really don't know. And I don't know if they know specifically exactly who's going to be in the matches yet. They're kind of making it like week by week. So when we go into like next week on Raw and stuff like that, we'll know more of the exact plans. But as of right now, and this is like the first Money in the Bank in years, I haven't seen them actually have the plan for. And maybe they do. Maybe it's top secret. Maybe they just got it locked away. Maybe only one person knows, and that one person is Triple H, and he's not telling anybody because he doesn't want it all over the internet. But basically, for this year's Money in the Bank, the briefcase winners, the ladder match winners for both men and women, about a week from the show, we don't know. We have no clue. Which I love. This is great. This makes things exciting. You're on the edge of your seat because you don't know who's going to win. You don't know what the rumors are saying because there is no rumors. This is great. So we'll just have to wait and see. I don't know who's going to win the Money in the Bank. Let me know your picks down below. I don't have a clue because we have no rumors. We have no plan and no nothing. And it's kind of good. Wrestling's kind of better when you don't know what's going to happen. So there you guys, that's going to do it for this episode of WWE News Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on all these news stories and rumors in the comment section down below. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm your one and only undisputed king of Vlog Style Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.